Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly. This is the place for celebrating facts from the about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about the infernal realm, the infernal spirits, or the infernal realm of our African ancestors. This topic was requested by a subscriber that has been about the infernal realm, infernal spirits, infernal legion, infernal empire, and he wants to know. He wants me to cover this topic that I have never really covered. So I decided that today is his day. I'm going to talk about this infernal realm, and for the benefits of everybody, let's know this thing, and let's try to understand it, and let's find out how it works and some secrets about this infernal realm. This is what I want to talk about today, the infernal empire, and it's going to be very interesting topic. But before we start, let's prepare ourselves, our minds, our hearts, our soul. So this topic is a heavy topic. In fact, it is what people will consider as a forbidden topic. This is not the kind of things that people talk in the public like that too, because we talk about the spirit world and deeper workings of the spirit worlds. This is what many people will not understand, or we choose to disbelieve, or we call some fiction. But for people like us, I call it the other part of town, the dark alleys of the spirit world, the underworld of the subterranean of the spirit world. Some people will call this the Sitara. Some people will call it the spirits of the nightshade, or spirits of the adverse tree of life, or the spirits of the tree of death, or the spirits or deities of antimatter or anti-nature. If we want to come to quantum physics, we talk about antimatter or anti-nature, antimatter, spirits. There are some things like this that is in existence, but many people don't know about it, for the sheer fact that many people will always be people, and many people will be many people, and not everybody will get to this part of town. But if you're somebody that lives beyond the horizon, or within the fringes of the imagination, or beyond the spells of popular reality, you will know about some of these things. Okay, so let's call some names briefly. So please get your whiskey, your gin tonic, your wine, your bourbon, your ogogoro, your brukutu, your akbeteshi, your moonshine, your monkite, that special thing you always keep under your cupboard that you use to regulate yourself before you do some certain things. Let's just fellowship, or first felicitate, or if no excuse, let's just chill out. So bring your drink. Let's connect our spirits, our minds together. Let's invoke our ancestors of the infernal legions into this section to empower us to be with us. It's for nothing else. So first of all, I'll be calling upon the one and only, undisputable, indispensable, indomitable, Baruski Babalegwa Elegbara. Take your drink. I thank you today. I acknowledge you. I ask that you open the gates of the infernal empire. Let the infernal spirits of our ascended ancestors come into this section, come into this physical world, come into this our present time and space, and do the work that they are supposed to do. We acknowledge the great principles of life, principles of divinity, principles of justice, principles of love, principles of creation, of transformation, and of chaos and destruction, and everything that affirms to the uniqueness and locational position and the great work that you are doing for humanity. So we ask that you open the gates of Aminte, open the gates of the realm of the dead, open the gates of the realm of our ancestors, open the gates that those that have lived before may once live again, may once come through into this physical world to continue with the great work of restoring humanity, of bringing the great alignments, the great balance, the great work of changing, the of destroying the evil imaginations of the enemy, of removing the brainwashing of our people, of delivering our people from mental slavery, religious brainwashing, economic quagmire, hardship, of lies and deceit, of any kind of rope or any kind of evil bandage that our people have been placed into. Remove this fog of persecution, this fog of pain, this fog of blindness, spiritual blindness that is worrying our ancestors, our people in Africa, in Nigeria especially, in Zimbabwe, in Malawi, in South Africa, in Congo. This spiritual mental cage that this enemy is trying to trap our people, to re-enslave our people, destroy this evil spirit from our land, the evil spirits of the fog of religion, of Islam, of Judaism, Christianity especially, this evil lie that they have used to tie the brains of our people, that are trying to enslave our children for all generations. We call upon the great infernal spirits, the great intranquil spirits, the great spirits of the warriors of Africa. We summon you today with this drink. We summon you with the element of water. We summon you with the element of blood. We summon you with the element of fire, with the elements of the spirit of the air. We call upon all our legions of our brothers and sisters of the Sitahara. We ask that come into this physical world and permit this world go into the elements, go into the rivers, the streams, the airwaves, into nature, into every element of nature, and they bring illumination, enlightenment, and liberation to the hearts and mind of our people. Come into this channel, go into everywhere that there is life. We summon the great spirits of life, great spirits of the air, great spirits of the river. We come up upon the spirits of Olokun, Shango, Ogun, Amadioha, Ekwensu, Ofuri, Subek, Sekhmet, Tehuti, Jeuti, Ampu, Eru, Asa, Aset, and all our bring the light of illumination, the light of empowerment, the light of wisdom, the light of transformation and transfiguration, to awaken the souls of the living dead, to awaken those ones that have been slated for slaughter, to awaken those ones that they have been designed to be destroyed, consumed by the enemy. We ask that the great spirits of our ancestors, of our fallen heroes, we awaken upon this land again, and then walk the earth the way they have walked the earth before. As it has been in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. We ask this and we say this mighty prayer in the name of all our supreme deities, in the name of Ogene, in the name of Amenra, in the name of Obatala, in the name of Olodumare, in the name of Ekwensu, in the name of Egbesu, in the name of all our spirits that stand for truth, justice, and righteousness. And we ask that the blood of our collective ancestors, ascended ancestors, continue to speak for us, continue to guide us, continue to give us life, continue to protect us, continue to empower us, and continue to be with us now and forevermore till the end of the world. In the name of all our unborn children. It's Siagwari is done. So I thank you very much for joining me to say this prayer, which is a very, very wonderful and powerful prayer. And this is how it needs to be done. We need to be praying like this. We need to be pushing our will into nation, pushing our will, our visions, our desire, speaking it out, calling forth the things that we want to see into this physical world. Okay, this is our role. So we must speak. We must speak with our mouth the things that we want. We must pronounce them. We must call them forth. We must envision them. We must open the gates for the spirits to do their work. Call the spirits, tell them this is what we want you to do, this is what we want to see happen, this is what we want, this is the kind of world that we want. We have to shape this world in our own image and likeness and mission and vision. This is what we should all be doing. There is nothing else to do more than this. Okay, so I thank you for joining me, and may we all continue to grow strong in spirit, in truth, in empowerment, in freedom and liberation. He said. So today I'll be talking about the infernal realm. When you hear about the infernal realm, the realm of the spirit world, the realm of a mente, what does this mean? This word is refers to the world of the spirits. Okay, both the spirits of the living or the dead or intranquil spirits or the spirits of nature. All the spirits is composed of this infernal empire. Okay, if you look at nature today, we have different levels of different realms where spirits live. We have the celestial realms. This comprises the realms of the firmament, the world outside this world, as you know, the stars, the different constellations that we see every night, the different star systems, from the Cyrus star system to the Draconos star system to the various planets: Venus, Neptune, Saturn, Pluto, Mars, Jupiter, Mercury, the Sun. All these comprise the celestial realms. Each realm have a certain deity that is in charge of that realm. The Sun is a deity on itself. Jupiter is a deity. Saturn is a deity. Mercury is a deity. They have different characteristics and qualities. In ancient time past, people venerate them based on how they were born. When a person is born in a certain time, they will say this person is a child of so and so deity, a child of so and so planets. This person have a celestial deity up there. We also have another deities around us. We have one person have more than 50 deities. You have celestial deity. We have your ancestors, physical ancestors. You will also have earthly deities that you are connected to, maybe by your family roots, your bloodline, or you make friends with them. Spirits of elemental spirits in the water, in the forest. We have these deities. So we have celestial deities. There can be planets. There can also be deities representing the zodiac signs, like deities representing the constellation of maybe Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Those are celestial deities. They are up there in the sky. So we call them celestials, the celestial sphere. They have their work, they play in humanity. They play a role in the activities, the weather conditions, and shaping the destiny of people and the planets. Okay, we also have deities that are on this earth with us here. These are deities comprising the five elements of nature. Deities of nature as in spirits of the forests, spirits of the land, of the ground, under the ground, subterranean. We have deities there. We also have deities in the water too. We also have deities representing elements that are very important elements of earth, like in fire, as in iron, even lightning. Anything that is present in this physical world has a spirit or intelligence behind it. So these deities that we mentioned comprises the infernal empire in total. We also have our own ancestral spirits, bloodline spirits, spirits that of the people, the ancient people that gave birth to us. Your forefathers, your dad, your granddad, your great granddad, your great great granddad, your great 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 granddad, to the beginning of the time of the creation of humanity that we are maintaining today. All these ones too are also part of the so-called infernal empire, okay, composed of spirits of the dead, all kind of spirits. So these different levels of spirits are there, different spheres of different spirits. Yeah, yeah. And the good thing is that we humans, we are at the so-called lowest level, the one that we call Mekut, for Makut. For those people that know about the tree of life, the Kabbalistic tree of life, they call it Makut, mean earth, the lowest level. This earth is the world of physical reality. It is a world whereby spirits and matter fuse to give birth to physical life. So this is the lowest spell. All those other spells I'm talking about, in certain ways, they are not as dense like this earth, this physical plane. Here is where you see a fusion of spirit and matter coming together, mind and matter. Me now, I'm talking, but there's something inside me animating this meat bag called flesh. So I am a composition of spirit and physical matter together. Okay, this is where you see bringing life in physical form. This is where you see humans, you see animals, you see all sort of things, the plants, bosoming, everything that have this physical essence have the capacity to die and regenerate. So this is the way it is. So why is it like this? Many people will explain that this is this earth is this life, or this earth is created in a way for the spirits or the celestial spirits or wherever the spirit world to experience life in physical form, to connect for a while, a brief while, and then they die, go back into the spirit world, recycle themselves again, and they just continue doing this, enjoying themselves, enjoying the process of the great circle of life. So all these interactions that we're having happen to create what we call life in this planet, and the infernal realm is composed of all these different spiritual realms, bodies or compositions, and we are all part of it, both the physical and the immaterial. We are all part of this infernal empire. So what is the essence of this infernal empire? To create life, expand consciousness, and spread life to every part of the galaxy. The essence of this whole thing we are doing, what is the essence? Where are we going with what we humans, where are we going? We are just here in physical form. What is the purpose? Or if it's to go to work every day, come back, go to work, train children, eat, shit and sleep, have sex, and what is the point of living? Is it only relegated to just this earth? This is the questions, the fundamental questions that many people are supposed to ask. So we in the spiritual community discovered that there's a higher purpose for living, is to become God in physical form, to spread life to every part of the galaxy, and to explore, to study, to know, and to expand, to grow in consciousness and knowledge. So this is the purpose for humans, and I believe for other life forms as well that can be found anywhere else. But due to the activities of some people, they have chosen to change this purpose to make life a difficult place for whatever reason. For selfish purposes, some people don't want to see beyond this earth. They want to enslave other aspect part of the earth and be the only ones that we have opportunity to explore and enjoy life. This earth belongs to everybody, but some people don't want it to be like that. They want to enslave other people, don't want to give other people equal opportunities, and they want to enjoy or take everything from them for themselves. And this is not supposed to be so. This is as a result of greed, jealousy, envy, hatred, wickedness, or what we call isfit, evil, in the hearts of wicked men. Something that is designed to benefit every living uh, entity is not designed to favor only some people and destroy the rest of the people, destroy the rest of the world. This is not good. This is creating imbalance. So, as the world is now, we have the infernal empire. What I want to talk today is the nature of this empire. This infernal realm is the realm that comprises both the spirits of the living and the dead, and how they interact with each other. So, due to the composition of this infernal realm, the good thing about it is that it is like a sort of immaterial world that is coexists with this physical world. So, based on this, we have entities or spirits that are not having human body, or their intelligence that are not like humans. You can call them other world intelligence. You can classify them as aliens, as gods and goddesses, or whatever you want to classify them. But the fact is that they are not humans, they are not like us. But they are intelligent, they are sentient, they have consciousness, they have identity, they have characteristics, and these things are living in this. We don't know how to classify them, so we call them infernas. And the characteristics of these spirits is that they have access to, they move beyond time and space, and they have access to a vast amount or repertoire of information that they have been accumulating since when they came into existence. So many of these spirits can also relate to thought forms or ideas or deities or spirits of people that have lived in this earth before. Ancient people that have lived maybe 20,000 years ago, 40,000 years, 50, 200,000 years ago. The thought forms of those people are still present with us in this physical earth. So some of these deities, they may be as a reproduction or as a manifestation of the thought forms of ancient people, or there are spirits of water and the forest, or there are also belief systems or practices or call we have to use deep trance, meditation. We have to do many things to change, to connect to that spirit world. Not everybody can do this. Even for those people that do this, they cannot do it all the time. Okay, some people try this, they go mad. You can go insane when both worlds are overlapping. So the easiest way ancient people have discovered to interact with these deities or these celestial or infernal beings is to bring them into this physical world. It is easier to bring them to the physical world than for you to go to that infernal world. Okay, so they bring them to this physical world. And how do we bring them? We bring them by calling them forth. Calling them forth, preparing vessels that can house them in the physical world. We have to prepare different things. There are different compounds or elements or things that you have to prepare so that the spirit can be able to stay in this physical world with us. So this is the way they have always do it in the time past. It is easier to bring them here than going there. So for those people that are always saying they want to go to the spirit world, go. Yes, but it's much harder as a human use this trap in flesh. The easiest way to go there is to die. Let me just tell you the truth. You have to die. Death is always involved. But we want to make contact, but we don't want to die. Okay, me too. I don't want to die, you. So at least not now. I still have a lot of things to do. But everybody will die eventually. So it's easier to bring them here. So how do we bring them here? We create vessels for them to stay. And this is, we call them forts. You can call them through different elements based on the type of spirits you want to deal with. Some of them live in the water, live in the ocean, live in the rivers. These ones have life. You can call those ones with the element of water. This involves you going to the river to call them, going to the sea to call them forth with offerings, libations, and anything that you can offer. Some of them exist in the fire plane. You can call them through the element of fire. Okay, some of them exist in the air. Just by speaking, calling out, doing things, you can call them through that way. Mm-hmm. Some of them are running around the earth with us, especially our African ancestors. They are always here with us. They are easier to call with libation, very easy to call. So you call them into this physical world. Okay. Now there are some of these entities that are much more difficult to just call like that. It needs to be a combination of different elements together, and this can involve so many things. It will involve sacrificing of animals. I told you death is always involved. There's a saying that you take a life to bring a life. Death of an animal must be involved, whether sacrificing a goat, a cow, a chicken. These are gateways for these spirits to presence in this physical world. So all these things is necessary in the practice of African spirituality, making contact with the infernals. There are certain rites, certain things that we need to make, certain herbs that you can do to summon these spirits to this physical world. And people do them. People do them. It's part of the practice. You will do them. Okay? It is normal in the practice. For those people that are not in African spirituality, this channel and this topic is obviously not for you. So it will be like insanity for you. But this, what we are talking about here is high metaphysics, how to make contact with immaterial entities, and how to bring them into this physical reality. Okay, so sacrifices are necessary. Making using parts of different animals, compounds, herbs, leaves, mixing them together in certain quantities, certain time frames, we help to summon some of these deities into this physical world, whereby they can actually communicate with you like they are speaking to you now as a fellow human being. You can actually hear them talk, tell you things. You can walk with them. This happens in African spirituality. So the problem is that, not the problem, Sha. The catch is that when you summon spirits like this into physical reality, they hardly go back. Okay? This is it. This is what you need to know. This is where many people make a mistake. When you want to make contact, when you summon these spirits to this physical world, and now they are active, they are doing things, many of them don't like to go back. And they don't want to go back, to be truth. They want to be here. And the role of these spirits is to serve humanity, to serve humans, to work with humans in any way, shape, or form. So most of these spirits, when they come in, when you summon them, they are ready to work. This is their role, to interact with us, to work. The aim is for the benefit, evolution, advancement of human beings. So they are here to serve. So when you want to make contact with them, you need to know that this thing is here to work. It is not something that you just summon and you leave them without giving them anything to do. If you don't give them, they say an idle man is the devil's workshop. If you summon these spirits to this physical world and you don't give them enough work to do, or you don't work with them, they will start doing their own things. And this might be a problem for you, a problem for your community, a problem for your whole family bloodline, because you summoning them, they will be attached to you. Okay? So when you pass away, they will still be attached to your children, to your children's children, to your children's children's children. This is what many people don't know. In Africa, they think you just summoning, you dealing with this spirit. It's like you're giving birth to a child. When you summon this spirit inside this world, it's like I go out, I impregnated a person, a girl, and then she got pregnant and gave birth. That child is my child. Even if I run away to America or Spain, it does not change the fact that that child is a child. So whether I take care of the child or not, the child is my responsibility. If that child survives, it will grow up to bear my name, and everything that child does will be traced back to me, and I will be blamed for bringing that child into the world without taking proper care of that child. Okay, so you have to be careful when betting deities, when creating deities, or when calling spirits into this physical world, because they will be attached to you forever. And they are going to be attached to your bloodline. When you die, they have nowhere to go, and they will connect to your children. When those will die, they will connect to the. And if you don't take care of them well, those people, they don't have proper briefing or orientation. This is where you see the deity will start plaguing. Depending on the kind of deity you call into this physical world. They will start oppressing, torturing your bloodline. You will see some people, they practice African spirituality, but they are suffering. They will go to church, say, you people are cursed. You have to continue with what your father started. Your father started a business. Your father created a deity, and he did not care for that deity, or he cared till he died. Now you must continue. You say, no, I will not continue. I will run to church. I will run to this man of God. I am a Jesus Christ speaking. A lie. It's not going to work. You cannot. You must continue with the business. You must continue with the contracts to bring peace to your life. This is how it is done. That's why you see some people, they're suffering. Everybody will be successful. The whole family, they will never be successful. These kind of things have been done by one of their forefathers before. So you have to be careful when betting deities, when summoning deities into this physical world. You need to know that you are their father. You created them. You bring them forth into this world. And you have to take care of them. And if you want to dispatch them, you have to dispatch them properly. Okay? You cannot just do them anyhow. Especially the deity is very powerful, very active. You have to be very, very careful with what you are doing. This is what many people don't know. Okay, many people will run to native dogs. Oh, I want to do this deity, I want this. They do the thing for you. You bring the thing into your house, you don't know how to manage it, it becomes a problem for you, and it's attached to you because you are the father of that spirit. Okay, this is a big problem for many people, but they don't know how to manage the situation. So it turns back to them. Something that's supposed to bring prosperity or protection and start torturing you and your family, bringing poverty and the opposite. So this is the catch that you need to know. Okay, so you can bring these deities into this physical world, but you have to be responsible for them, and of course you know that they are attached to you, and your children have to be properly briefed about what you did, so that when you pass away, they will know how to manage the situation. Are you getting what I'm saying? This is the way it you need to do them, or make your children not going to suffer later on when you don't die. It's clear. So by bringing these deities, you should know that you are responsible for them. Okay, you cannot just be giving, like you are the man that is impregnating women without taking care of the children. Before you know, the children will start suffering. They will start hawking things on the road, selling pure water. See underage children, instead of going to school, they will be doing manual labor, digging diamonds, doing shoemaker work, hawking, selling things. Before you know, your children will turn to street urchins and prostitutes and undesirable elements in society. Why? Because the father did not take care of them properly. So the children will become wayward. It is like this. So when you bring these deities into the physical world, you must be responsible for them. Okay, it's not about getting deities, getting different deities. You create these spirits, you can call them forth, but you have to take care of them very well. Make it not turn to problem for your neck. Now wait here and try to talk. So this is the way you treat these deities. I'll be writing a book on these infernal spirits, how to create them, how to bring them forth. I'm currently working on that project right now, filling these notes. I'm trying to fill these notes with lots of, I have about 7 of them here already, how to bring them forth into this physical world. Powerful spirits, so different ones then. I'll write that book for people that are interested of going beyond the veil, of summoning and creating these spirits. This will give you practical instructions on how to create infernal spirits, how to bet them, how to bring them into this physical world. Okay, you will get that knowledge. Don't worry, they come before the end of this year. That book is going to be out. Very powerful book. It's going to be very dark book. It's going to be very strong book. This book will not be for everybody. Okay, it's going to be for advanced practitioners, serious-minded people, people that have dedicated their life to this path. This book will be for them. So don't worry, that knowledge, you will get it. I promise you, I already have it. And if I have it, you know that you will get it. So you want to go there, you will go there. Okay, but I need to warn you, when you bring these things into the physical world, they are attached to your bloodline forever. Okay, so you must properly brief your children that this is a family heritage. Now, this is a family gift. This spirit will be passed on to generation. If you not do like this is what will happen. Okay, it will not be passed on from the next generation to the next generation. So prepare yourself for those people that want to go into this thing. You go get them. Okay, this is a time of knowledge. This is a time of wisdom, the time of empowerment. Okay, the time of the things that we want. This is the days of wrath and vengeance, or any more you won't call them. Okay, you'll get them. So these are the kind of spirits. So we have them. They are very powerful spirits, and the gateway once again is through there too. You will have to do a little bit of animal sacrifices to get some of these spirits to come inside this physical world. Very, very necessary. And some of them are easy to summon. Easy. But the thing you need to know that once they are called in, they never go back. They never go back. They are going to be with you forever. Okay? Because you are their father. Okay? This is what you need to know. So this is, I think, the what I can say for infernal spirits today. Okay? When you name children after deities, nothing happens. The only thing that will happen if you dedicate the child to a deity, then the deity will be responsible for taking care of that child. You can call your children the name of any deity, just like any other name, but if you dedicate the child to a particular deity, then that child becomes the property of that deity. Okay? If your family have a spirit, you will know. You will know the spirits will be always be around. If your family have this kind of deities, you will know. They will come to you. They will show themselves to the children. They will announce themselves, and they will always be with you people. And when you find you go to do your oracle checking, you will know. Even before then, the spirits will be always coming in the dream. They will never be far from, because they are attached to you. We have different spirits that are attached to different families. We have spirits that are of intuition. You see some family, there are spirits of prosperity attached to them. You see them have spirits of poverty, spirits of confusion, spirits of stupidity. There are different kinds of spirits that are attached to different families. Okay, some families you will see them, they are very talented in a particular kind of skill. Everybody excels at this kind of, you will know that they have a certain spirit in that family that is attached to them. Different spirits are attached to different families. Look your family's characteristics, study, find out the way of your parents. You will know the kind of spirit that is attached to you people. Okay, every family has secrets, especially in Africa. When you study the way people behave and you can trace their roots, you will know the kind of spirits that's attached to them. Okay, very easy to know. So you know this. So we have different kind of spirits that are attached to us based on you inherit them from your family. And there are some that we create by ourselves due to the fact that we want them. So these ones are infernal spirits. You can create them. Some of these ones they sell in the black market. We have a underground black markets for artifacts and spirits in Africa, where people go to buy deities. There's a very thriving black market that we have in Nigeria. People buy deities, different kind of deities. You can buy them, and you take them to your house, and you start working with them. They have this black market underground. People do this. Yes, it happens. So this started some of the things that happens in the underworld of spirituality. Okay, so we on earth here, you have to choose the things that you want to do, and everything is possible. Everything is possible. Depends on what you want in life. You will get it. If you look for it, you will get it. And life is good. Okay, so this is what I have to say on this topic. Beyond this, for the book, that very book, before December it will come out. Okay, I promise you, it's a very powerful book. So I will bring that knowledge out, and people that are interested, because some people are very interested in this kind of thing, they can get that book and they can practice it. Okay, so that knowledge will come out before the end of this year. I promise you, I'm already working on it for a long time. There are many things I didn't want to put in this book because I don't really want to go too far. This one is already heavy as it is on its own. This one is heavy, and this one is still shocking a lot of people. When I write this book, many people now they look at me differently. After reading this book, they don't look me like a human being anymore. This book is still shocking many people. So after that shock has subsided, I will load a heavier one to come into the system. So this book is still for people that have not gotten this one, Whispers of Amente, Pathways to Ascension. This is a book that will give you direct contact with African deities, powerful deities, deities of transformation, of ascension, illumination, enlightenment. Okay, powerful deities. Amera is here, Eshu is here, Santisma Morete is here, Ampo is here, Set is also here. Okay, Konsu is also here too. Many powerful deities, they are here. So this is a gateway to the spirit world. It's just $100 plus postage $50. You get this book. Okay, this book will help you a lot. It will solve many problems for you. It will open your eyes. It will expand your consciousness. And just by reading it alone, you will just open the gateway to the spirit realm, and you connect fully with the spirits. Okay, how do you read how to set up altar for your Ori, your head spirit? I put it here as well. This book is loaded. Okay, loaded, sweet, very sweet book. You get this book, keep it for your children, keep it for your loved ones. Read this book. Then over 50 remedies are here. Set is also here too. Even Kali is here. It will expose you to so many things that will open your eyes, your spiritual eyes. Okay, so get this one. If you have not gotten this one, get this one. The over 50 spells are here for deep treatment of different illnesses. Just $100. Okay, that next one will be only spirits, no spells, just spirits summoning, summoning, summoning. For those Infernal, I know many people will not get that book because it will be heavy. Not many people go to that part of town. Okay, but this one everybody can get it. The spirits here, you don't need to fear them. They are not going to kill you. These are our ancestral deities. It's not like those Western grimoire where they threaten you death and destruction if you don't do what they ask you to do. The spirits here are not going to do you like that. They are not that kind of spirits. Okay, spirits here are celestial deities. They are deities that are part of nature. Deities representing prosperity, death, transformation, wisdom, enlightenment. These are the deities that are here. Okay, they are not those ones. But the next one that I will bring, those deities, they operate like assassin. Anything you tell those ones to do is what they will do. They don't know right, they don't know wrong. They operate like assassins, like ninjas. These are the infernal spirits. Those are the ones that I will write next. Those ones are for high level serious people that want to go beyond the veil. Those ones are assassins. But these ones, they are not assassins. They are just to bring prosperity and good things to your life. Okay, so you can get this book. Is for everybody. Everybody can get this book. This one too is for everybody. Over 200 spells are here. Walking in the shadow of the gods. Any kind of person, students, regular worker, teacher, nurse, lawyer, police, doctors, health person, anybody, everybody needs this book. Okay, very good book. We expand your orientation, teach you about the secret of herbs, the secret of nature, how to coalesce with nature, how to bring harmony and balance, stability, peace, love to your life. Everything you need here is here for health, wealth, protection. You get it here. It's just $100. Over 200 spells, you can get it. So if you want to know about quantum physics, advanced science, the interrelationship between science and spirituality, this one will tell you everything you need to know. It is packed full with the latest updated information. Okay, origin of religion, what is going on in the world right now. You want to know about quantum physics, particle accelerators, the future of humanity, time and space travel. This one is $50. Okay, the three of them is $300, and you have this powerful life transforming knowledge. This book will never go out of, we never rain, say don't rain, will not go ever rain go. It is relevant for the next 1,000, 2,000 years. It's relevant. Powerful stuff that have the ability to transform your life. Okay, they are like scrolls, modern scrolls, timeless information. These are the kind of books that I dedicate myself to write. My book will be timeless. 50,000 years from now, when people see the book, they will say this is a wisdom that the people at that time have. This is the records of the wisdom of humanity. These books will be part of the Akashic records for all eternity. These books, they'll become part of the Akashic records. Records of humanity, records of the wisdom, knowledge, intelligence of humanity. These are the kind of books I want to be writing. Not books on shenanigans, on stupidity, or useless, senseless politics that will take people nowhere. Okay? My books are designed to be time capsules. These are the kind of books I want to be writing. Okay, so get these books and start doing the work. Do not waste time. We have limited time in this physical world. So while we are here, we need to be doing something to transform our generation, to transform and to make a positive impact. You can join my master class. You will still get a lot of things. Buy the books, still join. What is here is different from what I teach there. I have a lot of information, a vast array. Join the master class, you will get a lot of things that are not, I don't repeat my spells. Even the spells in the master class, I did not put them in these books. I have not written a book for that one yet. So those spells there are different from the ones you get in my books. Okay? There are a lot of things to learn. Buy the book, join the master class, you still get a lot of things. You have nothing to lose here, but everything to gain. Okay? The only thing that you will lose is things that will not serve you. Okay, but everything you will gain: wisdom, power, enlightenment, freedom, liberation. You will gain all those things. Okay, so this is what I have to say today. I thank you very much for being with me this morning. It's very pleasant to be with the brethren. So Titan Moore, I thank you. Sharon Bison, PA, Dua, peace to all of us, to the gods and the goddesses, and we're making progress. So if you want to register for my program, contact me under the videos. My number is there. Then if you want to buy your spiritual items, your herbs, your soaps, your meditation beads, anything about spirituality, carries, native shock, thunderstone, black stone, crab eyes, I sell all these things and a lot more, waist beads and all what's not, contact me. Then if you also want to do your oracle tarot readings, I do that. I charge $50 for consultation. I need to do free consultation. Things don't dare well for Nigeria now. They plan to protest. Dollar is 100 and 1,500 naira is now $1. The country is very, very high. So I beg, not vex. I need to do free work again. I need to manage myself. Okay? Nigeria don't hard where our country don't turn upside down. So the Christians say that they get the country, the Muslims, they say that they get them. So make we see how they will carry us go. When we say make them vote for better person that time, they say no. Now this man they want. They don't vote and enter their country don't turn upside down. So please, knock on my Nigeria people now they talk to so. Knock on they call ask me for free work. Nobody they do anything free for me. So I beg, hold your small thing come before you go ask me for anything. Now when hand wash hand, I both hands they clean. Everybody eye they shook now. So I beg, one are not verse for me. They say make we not grieve for anybody. I don't know about that one, but make we try to do the things that needs to be done. So I thank you very much for joining me today. And of course, I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.